Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Moggycraft Season 2, and as you can see here I have been busy mining this out and I'll continue mining further downward, and maybe eventually I'll also bring this place a bit further down. But yeah, for now you can see that the pillars have been removed, most of the platform that the ocean monument was standing on has been removed. There are still some places where Prismarine is there, where it shouldn't be, like just like right over there. And yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing in this area today, just showing you what I have done, because I want to finally get to a project that has been overdue for a long time. And yeah, there are a lot of bats in the Nether hub right now over here, but we're not gonna spend time here in the Nether hub. So what is the one thing that I always say when coming to this area? I'm always like, we need to link it up to the water elevator, but of course there's nothing here that the items can go into, so it would be rather pointless if we just send the items through, right? Well, I have been busy and I've dug out quite a nice spacious area, as you can see. And this is where we'll be working today, putting in the storage for all the items that we are farming down below. So not only that, but also I want to have a set of levers over here that actually activate some of the farms or turn them off, such as the moss farm or any farm that requires a flying machine, such as the what are they called, the cactus flower farm, bamboo, sugarcane, of course the farms that we built a couple of episodes ago, the twisted vines, the other vines, etc. So for those we need levers that can turn them on and off whenever we need. And that is exactly what I put over there. But first I want to put in the storage, and I'll have, let's see, about 15 double chests per item. And as you can see, we have quite a nice area. But how many items do we have exactly? We have this many, and it's not all, because I feel like I should put in a pumpkin and melon farm as well. And I was considering maybe doing a mushroom farm, so that leaves only one spot out of the amount that we have here. Let's do some quick math. So it's 9 across, 6 down, meaning we have 54 different items minus this one, so 53. And what I've done is have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in an area, meaning 16 per, let's call it, hallway. We have 4 hallways, so we have 64 items that we can store here. So while some of the chests will not be used yet, I do want to put in the redstone for it, because we don't know what items are coming to Minecraft next. Of course, 1.21 brings along the dried gas, but we won't be farming that in this area. And I don't think any of the other items that have been added in that one will be able to farm here. But we don't know what comes after 1.21.6. So for now, this is what we have. A little bit of extra storage doesn't matter, because eventually it will probably be used. And I know the chests that we had in the shulker box over there are not enough. Don't worry, I have quite a few over here as well. So let's start by putting in these chests into their spots before we actually put in all the redstone. I honestly have no idea how many chests I am going to need for this area. So I'm just hoping that what I have in my inventory plus these and these will all be enough. Is it? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't think so. But we'll see. Would you like to guess how far those chests got me? Well, this one is completely done. And this line is almost done. But that's like half of this hallway. And I am missing a few in that place over there. But as you can see, I am very far off from being done placing in chests only. Oh boy, that's a lot of chests. And now I'm gonna need to craft more. Fortunately, I have a wood farm, and the bamboo farm over there should also produce planks. So I might turn it on and just get a bunch of planks from there first. So, well, this side is now done. Of course, as you can probably imagine, this side isn't. This row is. And this one is like almost halfway. But what I will do now is actually start on the redstone for this area at least. And for that we are going to need a lot of hoppers, as you can see. But also a lot of item filters, which is why we have comparators, repeaters, redstone torches, and some regular blocks over here. I will show you how I'm going to do one of these modules. And you can imagine that I'm just going to copy that for all of those after that. So what I need is temporary blocks over here. And just put those going into there. Alright. Then what I need to do is put down blocks like this. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Then going down by 1. Alright. Put blocks over here, temporary block over here. We can remove that one and place it like this. Place down your redstone comparators, redstone dust. Let's remove this one temporarily because it will allow us to easily access these blocks over here where we'll have repeaters on them. Replace that block, put down the redstone dust. And then have the torches on these over here. 1, 2, 3. And that's the item filter all done. So I have finally done it. I have AFK'd at the tree farm for quite a while. And as you can see, gathered a lot of wood. Now I did also calculate exactly how many chests I am going to need. And well, the maths for that wasn't exactly hard. It's just that I'm stupid. The amount of chests that I'm going to need are 30 chests, and the amount of hoppers I'm going to need are 18. So in total, well, 18 stacks of that is, of course. So in total, I'm going to need 48 stacks of chests, not including the iron. So all the chests are in place, but as you can see, I am still missing quite a few hoppers, and that's because I'm currently low on iron. I do have the chests ready to go and be crafted into the hoppers, but for now that is not going to happen. What will happen, however, is that I need to link all these chests and hoppers up with a path of ice, and I do need to mine out just a little bit more, it seems like. And of course I need to make sure that the water that I'm going to place down on top of the ice doesn't escape or flow in the other direction. Should be easy enough. Let's see if we just grab some of these. And we do need to turn some of them into slabs. Let's also make a quick infinite water source over here, so we have something to get back to if we need more water. So we'll just have the ice go at the same level as the hoppers. And then what we need to do is put down blocks over here, so that the water that's going to flow from over here is not going to leak out into the redstone or into the build itself. And then what I'm thinking is every maybe other ice block will have a slab over here. Just so that we have the water flowing from here to over there. The items can pass through from under and will go on their merry way. And what I think I should do first is actually link it up to the item elevator, so we know exactly where we need to place down the water. So I will eventually replace this with glass, but let's actually first remove some of the water that's over here. That is currently being a bubble elevator. Remove this glass block. And there it goes. We first have to have a slab over here, followed by water over here. Then another slab, Water over here. Slab. Let's get another water. And you see the pattern I'm going for. So let's first I want to put a slab over here just so that the items don't immediately shoot through the top. And maybe even here, because this might actually also allow items to just fly away. So if we just do this first, it's good. It is pretty dark in here, therefore I have turned on the texture pack that gives me night vision. But as you can see right now, the waterways are in place and in some places mobs are spawning, which is a little annoying, and I currently don't have the torches on me to actually fix any of that. But at this point we should take a look at the items we have, the items we're going to have, such as pumpkin and melons, and figure out exactly where we are going to store every single item. And seeing as we have 16 colors of wool, I'm probably just going to dedicate like this entire section to wool only. Yep, that's probably what's going to happen. And well, let's try and figure out everything else. While it may look like nothing has changed, I have put in all the items. So this chest is now empty, and these will sort, for example, the moss items. Here we have bamboo planks, gunpowder, slime balls, and we have the wool over there. We have some more typical farming stuff over here, and this is where we ended it. So we have pumpkins in here, melon slices in here, wheat seeds in here, and literally nothing else from this point on. So we can make plenty of farms. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can still farm 13 items in this area. Maybe I'll make a mushroom farm like I said. Maybe not, but that still leaves 11 if I do. So yeah, I mean, let's just take a quick look. Hey, Phantom, hello. If only I could make a raid farm down below here somehow, but that's not really an option. And let's actually check the book, what I have written down. So, Trident and Copper farm won't happen here, raid farm won't happen here. Beetroot farm might happen, I'm not sure. That leaves 9. Netherwort farm, I think that requires a player, so not able to do that. Mushroom farm, fungus farm, actually, this is an option. We would just have a platform, like, being pushed around while dispensing bone meal onto it. The only issue would be that I would need to connect it to the moss farm as well. Or I would have to create a separate farm for the bone meal that I would use there. Ice farm is not possible here. Powdered snow farm is not possible there. Lava farm requires the player. Vine farm, I guess we have 2 of the vines, but the typical vine, like the green one, it's not possible without the player. Just like Cocoa Bean farm, also requires a player. Magma Cube farm, that's another farm, so not going to happen. String farm, maybe? I guess it's an option? Not sure. Wither Skeleton farm is Nether farms, Shulker farm, maybe? I don't know how Shulker farms work. Turtle farm requires the player, Phantom farm requires the player, I think, to some degree, maybe, I don't know. Chorus flower farm and the chorus fruits require a player. And that's about it. So everything else either requires a player or a different dimension. Or I just don't feel like building it. But now it is time to replace these stone bricks, as well as link all the farms up to this item elevator. That's going to be a while. let me first get some glass, because I don't think I have any over here. No, I don't. Alright. I have gathered some glass. I have replaced the, well, this is going to be a little bit bugged, as you can see by the black outline, but I have replaced the stone bricks over there, near the ice. And now it is time to actually make it so that all the drops from the farms actually go into the water stream that lead to the item elevator. And yeah, looking at this kind of hurts my soul because now I'm in need for iron. And all the iron I once had is just being used here as like, you know, scaffolding almost, or dirt. It's almost painful, but eventually we will recover with the iron, so I'm not too worried about that. If I could achieve this amount of iron at one point, I can do it again. I just need to be patient. But what I gotta do is think about this for a moment. Like, how do I want to connect the farms that are a bit further away, such as this one, closer one like this one, almost impossible to decide on what to do with that farm over there, such as that. I guess we could bring it upwards, have the creepers die on the map a bit earlier. I mean, at this point I'm kind of curious, like, will I even have a record disc farm here? Because even if I do, how am I going to, like, store it? It's not like there are good item filters for it. I think there might be, but still, difficult to do. And over here we have crafters. Which we could probably just make it spit out into the water over here. That should not be too big of an issue. If I just break this, let's see. Do I need... Okay, apparently it's... yeah, a pickaxe that I needed for it. If I just do this, will it, like, work? Like, if I just... Let's see. What happened there? Oh, well... There go the blocks. Well, good news, it works. Bad news, it works a little too excited. Let's see. Yes. And there they go. So I think this is going to be the easier one to do, if I had to guess. So, if we just... Let's pick up this torch. Could also reuse it for the storage area. Yeah, this should do it. So what if I just do this? Very simple, very easy, very effective. Yeah, I think if I rearrange the hoppers and the chests for most of these farms, it's going to do the majority of the work. Currently, I only have some of the farms linked up, but what you'll see here is that many items, other than the wheat seeds, are probably coming through. Maybe not right now, but as you will see over here... Wait, where is it? Well, okay, yeah, here for example, you'll see a lot of pale moss blocks and wheat seeds coming through. I'm actually surprised by the lack of items that are coming through. But yeah, as you'll see, bamboo, pale moss, carpet. It is all rather much, and the system is trying to keep up, but it just can't in some cases, of course. So what you'll see often is that some items make it through, even though their filter is like way back there. But with that, let's see. Yeah, this is flowing in like crazy, as you may expect. And it is only the farms that are, well, let's say at above a certain area. With the exception of that farm over there. It is the carrots and potatoes and the wheat and the seeds and the sniffers and the fish and bamboo, moss, firefly bush. Is that all? Trying to think of what others. Yeah, I mean the planks as well that are being made from the bamboo. But yeah, a lot of stuff is coming through right now. And I still need to link up the other farms as well. So I'm just going to let this do its thing for now until it's kind of calmed down. But I don't think it's going to calm down anytime soon. It has taken a while, but now almost all the farms are linked up to this water elevator. And as you can see, items are coming in at like 200%. Very nice. But there's one farm that I didn't link up yet. And that is the creeper farm. Because I'm thinking, well, first of all, how am I going to actually link up that hopper minecart into a dropper that drops all the items into the water stream? But in addition to that, I'm also thinking, how am I going to turn this into a music disc farm and store the music discs? Well, I have thought of a solution for that. And that is that I'll first separate the items, so I'll take out the gunpowder and then put that into the water stream and have the music disc go somewhere else, like maybe through the wall over there into a separate item elevator that leads into maybe just these chests over here. That's one option. And the other is to just not turn it into a music disc farm. But, I mean, the first idea sounds a lot better to me because I like the music discs. And now it is time to link all the farms up with redstone so they can actually turn on and off. I have taken out all the, what are they, hopper clocks. If I just go and zoom in very quick, you'll notice that the hopper clock has been removed from the bamboo farm. Let's see, over there you'll notice the hopper clock's gone missing. A little bit harder to see, but over there it's gone as well as in other places, of course. And what I'm going to do is have a control panel to turn on and off certain farms. Now, the ones that I want to be able to turn on and off are the moss farm, bamboo, sugarcane, cactus and cactus flowers, cobblestone and basalt, and of course, the 4 farms that we built last time we were here: glowberries, twisted vines, weeping vines, and the dripstone. Now, there's a 10th one over here, but currently that is just placeholder, I would say, because of course I don't know what other farms are gonna be put in here eventually. And even if I do put in the pumpkin and melon farm, those are not going to need a lever like that. And I've dug out this space right here, so we have enough space to put in the redstone, and I have come up with the redstone as well. It just needs me to dig out just a little bit more over here, because apparently it needs to go a little bit higher, but that will be all I need to do. And then I just need to place in the redstone, which is going to be quite simple. In fact, I'll show you right here. So, what we have, maybe I'll put down a torch over there so you can actually see it a little bit better. Okay. So, what we will have is a lever over there that pushes this block into this position. There will be a repeater over here. I actually do have repeaters on me. There we go, repeater. And then a redstone line going all the way down below. And over here we have the similar setup. We will have a repeater on this block going into a line of redstone that just goes down there. And one last thing we'll have is this line over here, which is going to house the hopper clock that you saw we used before, but that I removed. And we'll just place it over here with a line of redstone going all the way across. That way, with this repeater, whenever it gets activated and this block is here, it will fire the redstone line. And in other cases where we want the farm to be turned on the entire time, such as the moss farm, what we can do is just not have a repeater over here. Instead, we'll have a redstone torch right over there. And when this block gets pushed downward, it will actually have the redstone always be active. Almost done. This might be the final repeater, or maybe just one more after this. So the way I get the signal down, repeater, a block over here, it gets powered, the redstone down below. And you can see that I literally needed one more. signal there. That's a painful one, but oh well, it's okay, I guess. And as soon as I put down this repeater, the flying machine will go. Yep, there it goes. And now it's all done. And this was probably the most annoying, painful thing that I had to build. Because first, I needed to place down stone, then the wool, then the redstone, which I didn't have enough of. So therefore, I needed to go to the witch farm, get more redstone, and then place down repeaters and those, and make sure that everything is actually connected to the correct wire. So yeah, it is definitely very, very painful, and it looks pretty funky, but I like it. I like the weird look of it. And yeah, one other thing I had to do was invert the signal for this one, because on is off and off is on for this one. So I had to place down a torch at like the top where we have the levers, just to make sure that this would be turned off when the light is off. Yes, that makes sense. Okay. And yeah, looking down below, it definitely feels very technical and I love it. Now, currently some of the levers are turned off because some of these were not finished yet. And as you can see, these are now finished. So if we turn them off, then that means the machines are turned off. And yes, I did put down some lanterns there. Just, not lantern, redstone lamps. Those are the names of those lamp thingies. Just so it shows exactly what is turned on and what is turned off. And as you can see, a lot is already coming in. And with that, I am going to end the, well, probably the most painful episode I've had to record. I'm going to rewatch all the videos to make sure that this is indeed the painful one. Or the most painful one. Oh boy, I'm getting tired. It's already evening of the day 3 recording day, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, then you know what to do, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!